What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to AV Talks. I managed to source some OEM Audi carbon fiber side blades. They just arrived. Let me unwrap them. Right, so I'm not gonna lie, it took me a while to find a genuine pair online. Let's see. They are looking pretty nice. Alright, let's open up the other one. I'm going to send these off to Azuri Car Care, who specialise in paint protection film. Quite light, as you would imagine. Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, we will take them to get some PPF on, and then you guys can watch me install it on my car. Let's go.
Let's start on the easier blade. This would be the non-petrol cap side. Open the door for better access to the side vent, and there you will see the first T27 torx screw. Go ahead and take it out. At the top you have a plastic cover hiding the second T27 torx screw. Now I struggled to unclip that plastic, nearly gave up, but after a bit of thought and googling I came across this solution.
Right, so we're back. What I've done is I've got myself one of these. I've stuck it onto here to try and pry out that plastic cover because it is a pain to get off. I think this might work. Result.
Stop! If you like that tip, smash the subscribe button for more tricks to come or be forever cursed by the car gods. Okay, back to the video. You want to pull the blade towards the front of the car to release. When I took off the blade, you've got the adjustment, so when you put the blade on, you twist and turn this to adjust, and when I took it off, this one fell for the bottom one here. Just be careful when you take off the side blade. I'll fix that in a minute. It should be like that anyway. I'll have a look again. So this is the side blade, and this is what you're supposed to get when you take it off. You've got 4 pins there, 1, 2, 3 and 4 at the top, along with the O-rings, so you need to take those O-rings off and replace it onto the new side blades if they don't have O-rings already. Apart from those 2 torx screws, the blade is held by some industrial double-sided tape. Peel off the old ones, clean the area and replace. Cut about 2 inches long and 1 inch wide and stick it into the blade first. Take the other side off, but don't press against the car until you're certain the torx screws are in place and adjusted correctly. You then want to slide the blade in reverse, so towards the back of the car. Use the 4 pins to guide you back into place.
Quick trick, put like some sort of double sticky tape on your torx screw so you can put the screw onto this and put it inside without it falling into the blade. And when you've put it all back, don't forget to put the plastic cover on. Just clip it back in place. Okay, so it's looking so nice, but yeah, we're gonna flip the car around and now work on the more difficult side with the petrol cap. Right, let's tackle the other side.
You want to open the petrol cap and unscrew the petrol cover. If not done so, this will stop the blade from budging. I'm also removing the offside engine bay cover to take a closer look at what's going on behind the blade.
I had to remove the engine bay trim. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts, quarter turns. Take them out, and then you may need someone to help you keep the boot lid off whilst you take this off. Just get a screwdriver, put it through in there,
and take these out and then take this off. Once this is off, you can remove the whole engine bay trim. Oh, and don't forget to remove the LED lights if you've got that as well. But I did that so I can get to the fuel cap and see what's going on. That's where the fuel tank leads into the fuel. We need to remove the side blade, but this is in the way. Now, I can't actually show you exactly what it is, but there's an emergency release cable that attaches to this, and it leads all the way to the back over here. You can see that orange and silver cable. So if we remove this, nudge that out the way, you should be able to remove the side blade now, as that is what's stopping it from budging to the right when you're trying to take it off. Again, slowly but assertively slide the blade towards the front of the car. This was quite a lot to take off. Now you need to give it a bit extra push when you're sliding it forwards. I would recommend releasing the emergency pull tag so you can remove the side blade for this. Next up, grab a ratchet and an extension for it. You'll also want a 10mm socket and start unscrewing the 4 bolts holding the petrol assembly. When you take off the blade, you then unscrew these brackets off the petrol cap or assembly. They're 10mm bolts and they are screwed here and over here. As you take off these brackets, all you've got to do now is just unscrew here and unscrew there, and that will release this mechanism, and then you can take off the entire side blade. Side blade off, grab the new blade and place the petrol assembly back. Got this bracket and we want to put it through here, just through there like that, and then you've got the other bracket here and you want to extend it through here. Screw the 4 10mm bolts back into the brackets from the previous shot. Here's a better angle of me doing that. One very important thing I forgot to record is to make sure the drain hose is intact and at least 70mm into the drain pipe to ensure any water or liquids that get into the petrol assembly flow out of the seal panel. Don't forget to check. Then slide the blade again in reverse order, so slide towards the back of the car, making sure the guide pins are slotted back into place. By the way, you may need an extra pair of hands to tackle this side. Before screwing the 2 torx bolts back into place, check the petrol cap works by closing and opening it. Don't forget double-sided sticky tape. Put it on the screw, because if this bolt falls into there, you're going to have to take off that panel again. Headache. And finally, replace the engine bay trim cover. Don't forget to put the emergency pull cable back into its place if you removed it. And here's the finished product. Yes, definitely a stealthier look. It just needs a change of wheels. If you want to see what's next, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed what you watched, smash that like button and don't forget to comment. This is AV Talks. I'll see you at the next one. Peace.